everyone, and welcome back to Basdoes. Today I'm doing my August plan with me. Now I know it's a lot later as it is going to be the 4th of August when I post this, but life has been pretty hectic where I live because of coronavirus. Just got out the first wave and now we're going into a second one, which is just wonderful. This month's theme, it's kind of reflecting. It's a cloud theme, using lots of different greys, and some blues. Kind of reflects because, you know, dark, stormy clouds, but there is a bright side. Anyway, so if you can hear the rain outside, it's been pretty interesting weather day. We went from snow to hail to pouring rain, so that's wonderful. Right, on to the actual bullet journaling part. So I started off by using my Artline 0.6 fineliner to outline each of the clouds, apart from this one I forgot to do, so I just went over it tip of my zebra Mildliner, and then I coloured it in with this zebra Mildliner and 2 grey Tombow dual brush pens. If you want to know what colours I'm using, be sure to check out the description box below. I won't have it linked, but I will definitely have each pen and colour number and name for you there. So yeah, once I finished colouring clouds, I lettered in the name August, this like fairly minimal style font. My Sakura Pigma Micron is in the size 03. I also put 2020 on the right hand page and a small mini calendar on one of the clouds. Now as you saw, I tried to use my dual brush pen marker. It did not succeed. It went through the page and it just didn't work. For this used a piece of craft paper from Kaisercraft and just some Kmart washi tape, which has become very, very useful. If you saw my small stationery haul not too long ago, you'll know that I highly recommend those washi tapes, and I still do. Even after a little while of using them, I've used a lot more than I thought I would, but that is good. It is good. This video also featuring my hair, which was not doing too well. Anyway, I'm just putting in a quote here that says, the sun to shine through clouds and stars. Nice little bright thing. So, on to the monthly overview spread. This is just a small calendar this time around because, as I said, coronavirus. So I'm not doing too much at the moment. No big events or anything. The next part of this spread is more the goals, the affirmations, and my YouTube tracker. So this is just pretty simple. I'm not going to write any of it in because that's personal information for me. And as you can see, the YouTube channel is not growing too much, so there's not going to be much happening there. But be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you have not done so already. I also put in achievements section above with a little bird doodle. It's not really a bird, but it's the best I can do, unfortunately. Yeah, because it's good. Make sure you stay positive during this pressing time. Following on from that positive part, I've done a big mental health based spread this month. So this spread includes a section called Me Time. I know, black on very dark grey, not a smart decision, but it's basically just a list of 12 different things that I can do, stressed or anxious or bored, anything. I forgot to write it in, which was very smart of me. Things like eat chips because it's a comfort food for me, go for a run if it's not raining, do some crochet or some knitting, have a coffee, have some tea, just the stuff that makes me happy, you know, good times. And then on the bottom, I don't normally track habits on a monthly basis. I normally do mine on my weeklies, but I've decided to do something a bit like Caitlin Marie De Silva, who is pretty cool. Go check her out. I'll definitely link her in the description box below. She's pretty cool, but she does a bit of a overall habit tracking in some of her monthly plan with me. Like, have you moved your body enough? Got enough sleep? Done enough study for the day? So my healthy habits that I'm going to track this month are: have I eaten lunch, shown gratitude, and moved my body enough. So I'll be ticking those off each day if I do it, and then I added in some washi tape, and I added the washi tape in over the eaten lunch section, so that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. Next, I am using some craft paper at the top of the next side of this spread, which is my brain dump and a quote page. I have run out of glue tape and not been able to get any more, so I've had to use a glue stick, which, trust me, like, it's not the end of the world, but it's also not wonderful. So on this, I'm writing in my title of brain dump, and I know it's a very small brain dump, especially for someone with a head foot as full as mine, but we'll see how that goes. And then I've featured in a quote. I told you this was going to be happy. I told you. And it says, "A cloudy day is no match for a sunny disposition." And do not worry, I did colour in the sun afterwards. I just didn't have my yellow markers on hand. And lastly, we move on to the final spread, which is my first weekly spread for the month of August. Now, if you are like me and follow Amanda Rach Lee on YouTube, whenever she posts a new video, you will have seen her July plan with me, which was super duper cool. But she tried out this new tab technique, where she basically kind of Dutch doors 4 spreads together, and they're like mini tabs that you can just flick through, and like you have it there. She used hers for things like shopping list and to do and for notes, but the student, I'm using mine to mark my homework. So I have a section for each of my 6 subjects, which is English, Chinese, history, maths, music and science, and then I have a section each for the 2 instruments that I learn through lessons, which are clarinet and French horn. And then I'm just, for the first weekly spread I'm going to do today, I used 4 floating box style boxes for each day of the week, plus a habit tracker. And they're just going to be for my everyday to-do list if I have a WebEx call to attend, or if I go to work that day. Yeah, And then there's some clouds on the top, which just have the title August, and I ended up deciding to put some blue in between each of the boxes, as you'll see in a moment. Also, my habits for this week are wake by 6:15, be in bed and going to sleep by 10, clean my room at the end of each day, make sure that it's nice and tidy, fill in my journal, do some writing, read, because reading is good for your mental health, and it's nice to just read a book about someone else's life at the end of the day, all my little morning workouts, and my 11,000 step goal. And that is pretty much it. Oh, I also added a calendar in the left corner where I had some space from the tabs. And that is it for this video. I'm really happy with how these spreads and this theme worked out. A couple of bumps along the way, didn't quite go to plan, but I hope that you found it inspirational, or if you just were here to watch, that you enjoyed it. If you did really like it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below with any video ideas or your thoughts and opinions. Really like reading those from you guys, and hit the notification bell. I will see you very soon with a video. Bye!